Hello, Oswego, and welcome to this week's edition of Oswego Takeover 2.0. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Lauren.
So, Lauren, are you planning on playing any spring sports this year?
No, actually, I just play volleyball in the fall, but are you playing any?
Yeah, I'm actually playing lacrosse for the first time ever.
Wow, good for you. Did you hear about all the seniors on the baseball team, though?
Well, no, what about them?
I guess there's just a lot of them.
Really? How many?
Actually, I don't really know the exact number, but I do know that Jake and Cole talk about it in their sports show, so let's send it over to them.
Hello, I'm Jake Castor.
And I'm Cole Shirtliff.
And welcome to another edition of Sports with Jake and Cole.
We have a great show for you guys today, so let's get started.
So Cole, this week marked the beginning of the spring sports season for all athletes in OHS.
Yeah, gym space is probably going to be pretty hard to come by for practice during the first few weeks as all sports are inside until the snow is gone and it gets a little warmer.
Very true. Hopefully warm weather comes soon so we can take the field and get out of the gym.
Exactly. You know, baseball just isn't the same indoors.
Speaking of baseball, how is the team looking for this season?
You know, Jake, it's hard to tell this early, but the baseball team has 10 returning seniors from last year, including in their full pitching staff. With that level of experience returning, there's very good potential to make a deep run into sectionals.
All right. After a solid season last year, there's nothing the team would like more than to build on that success and compete to win the league.
Winning the league is always a good goal. And speaking of goals, senior goalie Corey Stevens and forward Rowan Jacobs are looking to help the Bucks lacrosse team as much as they can this season.
Let's hear from the man himself about the team.
This year we have 17 seniors on the team that are returning from last year, so we should have a really strong, really experienced team this year.
I think that I could contribute by showing some senior leadership and helping out, showing the lower guys what they can improve on and how the coaches have helped me and how they can help them too.
I think we could definitely take this one win into sectionals at least, because we have last year we made it to sectionals, so I think we could win a game at least to sectionals.
Yeah, I think with our senior heavy team, I think we can definitely go into sectionals a good way, especially since most teams are fairly young this year and we seem to have the experience over many of them.
Yeah, similar to the baseball team, the boys lacrosse team has many starters returning from last season, which could be a major key to their success this year.
It's clear that the team has a lot of talent. Let's hope they can put it together on the field.
It's definitely not a bad thing to have that kind of talent. We would also like to wish every athlete trying out for a spring sport good luck.
So Cole, as you know, the regular season for college basketball wrapped up this week. Teams are now competing in their conference tournaments to position themselves for the NCAA tournament.
I know you're a pretty big SU fan, Jake. They put themselves in a pretty good place to make the tournament after big wins late in the postseason. A run in the conference tournament could boost them up a few seeds.
Currently the team's looking like a 10 seed, but they have a good balance of experience and young talent, which could really help them in the tournament.
After making it all the way to the Final Four last year as a 12 seed, it's obvious that anything is possible for this squad.
Definitely. Another run like last year would be awesome. Coach Boeheim has his work cut out for him this year.
Yeah. Well, that's all from us today. Thank you for joining us on another edition of Sports with Jake and Cole. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, Jake and Cole, and good luck to the baseball team this year.
Lauren, did you hear what happened at Martin's restaurant?
You mean jack wagons? No, I didn't hear what happened.
Oh, well, I don't really want to give anything away, so let's send it over to him with some more information.
Can I help you?
Yeah, how you doing today? I'm Devin LeBeau with the Food Detective Agency, and
Okay.
I've heard there are some unsanitary food conditions here.
Can you point? What's your problem?
Well, I need to come in and check out the place, make sure everything's up to code, and
No, you can't come in here without a warranty unless you're working here, but no, you're not.
okay, then I'd like to hold on to your permit until we get this all figured out.
What permit? What permit
You
are
don't
you
have a-
talking about? No,
you
I
don't
don't
have a permit to
stupid
run this
permit.
establishment?
This is my restaurant. This is my house.
Okay, then I
I've
need you
run
to
the
come. I need you to come with me.
No,
Yes, I need you to come with me right now.
get away.
Sir, I need you to come.
Get away. Get in the car. Yeet. Go.
Wow, that's horrible, but it never seemed like the nicest place to me.
Yeah, I know. I just can't believe that Martin got run away or got chased away.
Yeah, but on a positive note, have you seen Dane and Nate's new sports trivia show?
No, I haven't seen it. What's it about?
Well, I guess they just asked a couple of contestants some sports questions, and whoever gets the most right wins.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, let's send it over to them so we can watch that.
Hello, Oswego, and welcome to Dane and Nate's Sports Trivia Show. Today, we have our two contestants, Derek Cahill, as most of you know as D-Train, and our special guest, Mr. Samuel Woods. So, first, I need to explain the rules of our Sports Trivia Show. I will ask each person a question. If they get the answer correct, they will get 1 point. Then, I will ask a follow-up question. If they answer that correct, they will get 2 points. Now, there are no passes. If they get the question wrong, the other contestant will get a chance to steal. So, without further ado, let's get started. First question is for D-Train. So, D-Train, what current NBA player is nicknamed The Truth?
Paul Pierce.
That's 1 point for D-Train.
Yay.
So, we have our follow-up question. This is worth 2 points. How many NBA championships has Paul Pierce won?
Two.
That answer is incorrect. I'm sorry. Sam, you do have a chance to steal. How many NBA championships has Paul Pierce won?
He's won one championship.
That answer is correct. Sam now takes the lead 2-1.
Alrighty then.
This next question is for Sam. It's a 1 point question. Name either the most recent NL Rookie of the Year or AL Rookie of the Year. Either one.
No idea.
Trying to think here.
You have 10 seconds.
I know he wasn't a rookie, but like Chris Bryant. I don't remember.
That answer is incorrect, D-Train.
Mike Fulmer and Corey Seager.
All right, that's 1 point for D-Train, so now our score is tied at 2. His follow-up question, what team did Corey Seager or Mike Fulmer play for?
LA Dodgers and Detroit.
I mean, he got one of them, so that's 2.
Tigers.
Yeah, that's 2 points for D-Train. D-Train now takes the lead. D-Train now takes the lead 4-2. The next question is for D-Train. Number 3. Which NFL running back had the most yards from scrimmage in the 2016 season? Ten seconds.
How about pass?
So you're giving a chance for Sam Woods to steal here.
Ezekiel Elliott.
That
Dallas
answer
Cowboys.
is incorrect.
Not? It is.
So here's what we're going to do. D-Train, you did not actually give an answer, so you will get a chance to answer this. Someone has to get the answer
I still
right.
don't know. So.
Okay, Sam, you're going to get another chance.
All right.
He still doesn't know.
David Johnson.
That answer is correct.
Okay.
So it is 4-3 now. Sam, you will get a 2 point question. Who was second in yards from scrimmage?
Ezekiel Elliott.
That answer is
There we go.
correct. So Sam now leads 5-4. Okay, he gets question number 4. Sam, who is the current head coach of the Boston Celtics?
Brad Stevens.
Why
That
did you get all the
answers-
easy ones?
You know, D-Train, I don't want any backsass right now, so let's just let Sam answer the questions here.
Okay. All right.
It is now 6-4. This is for 2 points here. What college team did Brad Stevens lead to the Final Four before he coached for the Celtics?
Butler.
That answer is correct. Sam now leads by a score of 8-4.
Why don't I get any questions?
D-Train, this is your question.
Oh,
you got
all right,
number 3
okay.
wrong, so
What, so I don't get 3 questions after that?
no, you have 2 more.
Okay.
Number 5, name 2 MLB players that have hit over 700 home runs.
Barry Bonds and Frank Thomas.
That answer is incorrect. I'm sorry. Sam, you have the right.
Can I use Barry Bonds?
No, you cannot.
Okay, Babe Ruth and Ted Williams.
That answer is also incorrect.
Yeah.
Now, there's only, you guys have, Babe Ruth was correct, and so was Barry Bonds. There's not going to be a 2-point question for this one. D-Train, you have one chance to name the 700 home run hitter that you guys missed. Ten seconds. Fast?
Yeah.
Mark McGuire.
That is incorrect. So we're just going to move on. Sam, your...
Can you say who was it?
It was Hank Aaron. I'm sorry. It was Hank Aaron. Question number 6. This is for Sam. What sports analyst / writer is known for the saying, "Don't you dare be disrespectful"?
Stephen A. Smith.
That answer is correct. Sam now leads by a score of 9-4. This is
all the easy ones.
well, D-Train, I tried to make this nice and fair. Now,
Nice and fair.
your follow-up 2-point question. What is the other show called, opposing First Take, that Stephen A. Smith works on, that is on Fox Sports 1?
Undisputed.
That is correct. Sam now leads by a score of 11-4. This is getting a little out of hand. D-Train, this is your last question. Each last question is worth 3 points, and the follow-up question is worth 5 points.
Oh, all right.
Who hit the buzzer beater to win the national championship for Villanova last year?
Josh Hart.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry. Sam, who hit the buzzer beater for Villanova to win the national championship last year?
I believe it was Chris Jenkins.
That answer is correct. So that's 3 points for Sam. He now leads by a score of 14-4. Your follow-up 5-point question.
Wow.
Who gave the assist to Jenkins for the shot?
Ryan Archidiakono.
That answer is also correct. He's on a roll here. The score is now a lopsided 19-4. D-Train, just out of mercy, we're going to give you.
I don't know MLB questions.
We're going to give you this. We're going to give you the last question. Who lost the college football playoff championship this January? Who lost it? Okay, that's correct. We got one. So the score is now 19-7. Your follow-up 5-point question: who did they beat? Who did Alabama lose to?
Clemson.
That is also correct. So the score is now 19-12. We come to a wrap.
No.
12 points, 19 points. Congratulations, Sam.
Thank you.
This has been Dane and Nate's Sports Trivia Show. Let's send it back to the anchors.
Man, poor D-Train. I thought he was some sports trivia genius.
I know, he's always talking to me about sports and how smart he is. I thought the two would just click together.
I know, clearly he's not as good as Sam.
Well, that's all for this week's edition of Oswego Takeover 2.0.
Have a good week, Oswego.
It's a made-up place for the aliens.
Did he just say we could start
It's a
whenever
made-up
we're ready?
Government.
Go. Tell them to put that in after. Can they put an intro
Hello,
in?
Oswego. Welcome to this week's edition of Oswego Takeover 2.0. I'm Kyle Crossman. Riley is still talking while I'm trying to do a run-through. My God. And I'm Lauren.
And I'm Lauren.
So, Lauren, are you planning on doing any spring sports?
Can we just start?